Well, hello guys. My name's Ken Lawson, Renaissance Man, and I am here. I can't say with a new artist to me, but a new artist to the channel is Rush from the Clockwork Angels tour doing The Garden. Um, I am a huge Rush fan and was with them all the way up through. Um, Shoot, why am I drawing a blank on the album that had the screw and the stuff on the cover? I'll put it down there. I think that was the last one that I got. And my brother is a huge Rush fan too, but he's been all the way through. We've both seen Rush multiple times, but I have never heard the Clockwork Angels album. Um, I may have heard one song from it, but it wasn't this. And so he had mentioned it to me, and I was seeing a lot of people reacting to it and just saying that it was an amazing song and all that. And I thought, you know what? I would love to hear some Rush that I haven't heard before because that is rare. Unless it's really new Rush. Um, then was it Stick It Out? No, that's probably not it. Okay. But anyway, we're going to jump into this. If you saw my background at the beginning, you'll see that I have a very varied background. So when I watch these videos, I'm watching for everything, between the songwriting, the singing, the different instruments, the production on the stage, the videoing, all of it. So I do go along the way, so we're in for a long one here. So let's go ahead and jump into this. Oh, they actually have strings with them. Because I was looking to see how he was triggering them.
In this one of many possible worlds, all for the best or some bizarre test.
Here, before we go on, I'm going to turn on the lyrics. Because even though I can understand what he's saying, I visually comprehend it better when I'm seeing it on the screen. And with Neil's lyrics, I really want to catch everything. So, and I know it shouldn't be that way, but for some reason I just am able to grasp things a little more visually.
In this one of many possible worlds, all for the best or some bizarre test. It is what it is, and whatever. Time is still the infinite jest.
Huh.
The arrow flies when you dream. The hours tick away, the cells tick away. The watchmaker keeps to his schemes. The hours tick away, they tick away, yeah. The measure of a life.
Boy, it's boy, Getty sounds great here. And of course the acoustic. But I would love the strings. I don't think I've ever seen them with strings before. But I am going to turn off the lyrics and just do the music and all that for the moment. And then I'll go back and read the lyrics after, because I'm finding them distracting me from what's going on musically. And I mean, with Rush, you want to catch everything musically. Ash, stop.
The cells take away. The watchmaker keeps to his schemes. The hours tick away. They tick away, yeah. life. There's a measure of love and respect. So hard to run.
All right.
So easily, but the measure of a life is a measure of love and respect. So hard to run, so easily, but the measure of a life is a measure of love and respect. So hard to run, so easily, but
Beautifully.
in the fullness of time,
This is beautifully mixed. What a pretty bass line in this. It sounds different than anything I've heard from him. Oh, so great to see him.
Oh, it is what it is. I'm forever. Each moment a memory is life. The air of light while you breathe. The hours tick away. The cells take away. The watchmaker's time up to sleep. The hours tick away. They tick away. Yeah. The measure of a life.
Wow, this is beautifully done. It's beautifully shot. Oh, and by the way, Snakes and Arrows, I think, was the last CD I heard of theirs. I recognize this drum set, though. And how often, I mean, I can't think of all that many songs that Neil's playing side stick in, but it sure does work for this one. Everything about this looks really clean. I don't think I've watched hardly any footage from this tour, which is something I need to remedy.
The watchmaker's time up to sleep. The hours tick away. They tick away. Yeah.
Those graphics are beautiful.
The measure of a life is a measure of love and respect. So hard to run, so easily, but in the fullness of time, our garden could nurture and protect.
Alex singing?
Is a measure of love and respect. The way you live, the gifts out you give, and the fullness of time.
Wow, this is building really nicely. And Geddy's voice just sounds so relaxed and right in his comfy spot. I don't know that I've ever seen Alex play keyboards.
A future disappears into memory, with only a moment between.
Wow.
Forever dwells in that moment. Hope is what remains to be seen.
This feels different than anything I've ever watched them
Forever
do.
dwells in that moment. Hope is what remains to be seen.
I wonder why Geddy didn't play the piano on that part, since he wasn't playing bass. One of the most underrated soloists ever. Nice little pinch there, nice. It sounds so different with Alex doing harmonies and all. The one thing I'll say, though, is I feel like the drums are a little lost in the mix, which is odd. I think the mix is beautiful, but I feel like the drums could be just a little bit more forward. Boy, that string section adds so much. It's interesting that none of them, you know, the bass and the guitar are not standing out on their own like a typical Rush song. But I mean, sometimes that's what you want, is you want the feel of it all more. Anyway, you want the feel more than you want to hear the individual things happening, because sometimes they can distract from the feel of the song. And that may be what they were going for there with the mix. But Neil's drums still could have been up a little more. I think it would have felt even more powerful. But yeah, it was such a different experience for a Rush song to me. And like I said, a lot of my favorite Rush songs are the slower ones, like Tears and is it The Bridge? I mix up the Queensryche song and the Rush one. I think it's Bridge or The Bridge, something like that. I really like that song. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank which one it is. But yeah, a lot of the more mellow songs I really love of Rush. And Geddy just kind of stayed right in his sweet spot there, didn't he? And when he reached up, it gave it a little bit more oomph because he hadn't been there for much of the song. Very, very, very nice. And they even looked different performing it. They looked more reflective, I guess. But yeah, I'm really glad I watched it because it was a beautiful performance. I think I've seen Rush four or five times, and they're one of the greatest live bands ever to me. But anyway, I don't think I have much more to say about it that I haven't already said. So I will go ahead and I may listen to that album a little bit and see what see if it grabs me in the same way some of the older albums did, because the older ones I'd put it on and I couldn't stop it until it was over, because each song would just be like, oh man, so I'm curious how that one is, because they had one or two of the other albums that didn't grab me in that way that were later. But I'll have to give that one a listen and see what I think. But anyway, so for now, please like and subscribe and do those things. Check out my other videos. And I will see you next time. I'll see if I can find something else that jumps out from Rush that I haven't heard. And you have a great day, great night, and great life. Bye.